I've never seen this in a pool, so I'll stick my hand in it, have a little feel about. Feels like jelly. And no, it's not that, you filthy animals. The decking looks slippy, so we use the window. This customer has had enough of this leak on this lovely pool, so maybe I shouldn't have used the window. It's been active for a while now, and previous companies couldn't find a leak. The water level drops a tile a day to a certain level and then stops. So let's get it. First we're going to test the pipe work. Got the pump off, so now we're going to remove all this. Apparently 2 of the 3 skimmers have been blocked off, including this one. Customer reckons a previous contractor put a leak sealer in here after blocking it off, so it's all just sat in the pot. And if we go round to here, the other one's been blocked off. You can see it's been in there a long time. Blocking these skimmers off didn't affect the leak rate, so I doubt they're leaking. But we'll find out as we're here to test everything. The only active skimmer is over here. So remove the basket in 2 parts, and then we'll block that off. And did the pipe work hold pressure?
Yeah.
So removed all the plugs, now we know there's no leaks on the skimmers. Look at the thread of the outlet imprint in the rubber. Done its job by the look of it. It's definitely been in there a long time. We still haven't found the leak though. We better go put the pipework back together. Now we know there's no leaks on the pipework. Self-fitting pipe, as you can see. It's nice to work with. No one's seen a duck yet. A bit like John Cena. Rubber ducky. Sorry about that. Oh, come back. Give me the camera back. If we find a hole, we'll put the cork in it. And after a lot of hunting around, I can tell you it wasn't easy, but we found multiple leaks on the front of the skimmers. And yes, my mirror is cracked. Still works though. You can see some of the dyes going in, and this was the case on all 3 skimmers. As you can see, they're very small leaks, but if you add them all up, it would definitely account for the leak rate. So we carried out repairs on them and proved the areas weren't leaking after. So I think we cracked it, just like my mirror. We've done one final check around the pool, couldn't find any more leaks. So that's 1 skimmer, 2 skimmer, 3 skimmer, 4. This pool won't leak water anymore. Oh, and before we forget, better put these face plates back as well and remove our bungs before we start the pump. It's a good idea, isn't it, Matt? Yes. There's just one more over here. Just throw that in. Now we can get the pump and the filtration up and running. And that's another happy customer. Job's a good one. If you have a leak, let's get it. The leak rate on this pool is a mystery. We haven't got a lot of information about the leak rate, but we will do what we always do and test everything to see what's leaking and what's not. The line is 7 years old, but the pipework's been plugged off, and apparently since then the pool hasn't dropped. So it's got to be on the pipework. This bottom drain's been blocked off due to a previous leak. So let's get it. We started by pressure testing all the pipework. We're going to find all these leaks. A butterfly effect. Could lead to other work. Jump through this window. All the pipework will run down this side of the pool. And with all the pipework blocked off, we can carry out our hunt for the leaks. So let's run back where the pipework is. Oh my god, that shadow's doing me dirty. Then all the pipes come up in the plant room in this building. So if we go back out poolside, we actually found that this skimmer holding pressure, but all the rest of the pipework is dropping. So the customer wants us to expose this return leak here, then they can run the pool off the skimmer and the return until the end of summer. That's what they want to do. And then replace all the pipework as it's all leaking. And as you can see down here, this pipe's dropped probably about 4 inches. There's so much stress on the pipework, and if you wait to the end of the video, you'll see why. So if we go back out here with the pressure test on, you can hear the leak. The big old split on top of the pipe as it goes into this outlet. And we actually come up with a good little trick to repair this pipe. We put a wet and dry vac on the end of the pipework in the plant room and then pull some gap filling glue in. Did it work? Of course it did, Tyrone. Even if it was at a funny angle. As you can hear, got the pressure test on at the moment. Doesn't sound like there's any further leaks. It's all bone dry down here as well. Right, so let's go put this pipework back. Unbelievable. Have to fight this thing off as well. Ready. Okay, fair enough. I'll take that. That worked out. So tighten these up. Get the pool up and running with the return and the skimmer. Oh yeah. And if we just go back, I can tell you what is actually going on with this pipe and why it's leaking. The ground under the patio has dropped a few inches. As you can tell, it caught me by surprise.
I didn't realise there's a huge void, and all the way around. So that means this part of the patio is just floating.
Get all this back. There we go. Better put the slab back as well. Could be a trip hazard. So now we're going to put a quote in for all the works that needs to be carried out. All the pipework needs to be exposed and replaced. That's another happy customer. Job's a good one. If you have a leak, let's get it.